that my personal experience is that the girl chemical engineers make excellent design engineers. And I have recruited, thanks to Mali. Mali has been instrumental in designing a super program of combining chemistry and chemical engineering when we were colleagues, and really molded excellent fresh chemical engineers to superb operating officers. And they are all today, we recruit about 10 people, and they are all today big vice presidents in several large corporations. So my experience has been the girl chemical engineers make excellent design engineers, excellent engineering brain. The third, let's say, thinking was that when we studied, I am not sure whether it's the same case now. When we studied, a lot of girl students wanted to do chemical engineering, but never had an opportunity, either from the family or from the circumstances. So the idea of my doing this is to promote more and more girls to do chemical engineering. That's the idea.
Thank you, sir. Here, Mr. Sethuram has been interacted right from the announcement of the meet and what he can do for this, and these are some of the points he has raised. Thank you, sir, for your initiative. Next, we have from 77 batch, Mr. P. from Mahender, sir. I think we should thank him because right from the beginning, he has taken a lot of interest in spreading the announcement of the message across alumni groups. Because for the last 2 months, he was calling me almost on a daily basis and writing maybe almost 5 to 10 minutes a day to me every day. And the part of the kit, registration kit, that is the memento, beautiful memento, and the pad and the pen, sponsored by his class, he has organized that. So we'll thank him and
Good afternoon, all of you. Mahender Kumar passed out in 1977. I did my MTech course from the same place in chemical reaction engineering. As a first step, I think I would like to extend my pranam to my gurus who taught and who have been very appreciated today morning, Dr. N. Mohan Rao and Dr. Rao. Today we are in this status basically with a strong foundation emphasized by the school teachers during those days. So I'm sure most of the people, alumni of this present here, have a high appreciation for both these teachers. I strongly put a stress and agree with the statement given by Sethuram about Dr. N. Mohan Rao, and he says generally the attendance of his class is almost 100%. Nobody used to bunk as other classes are bunked. The reason is very simple. One is the way he teaches us, and that itself becomes the Bible for us to go through the finals of the exams. And second is he has made one very excellent book on thermodynamics, which he has a personal copy of this made and given on a stage to people. This book is a subject in thermodynamics, as you know, it's a very volatile subject. And the way he made an inferences and made conclusions in the various formulas or theories, is really commendable. So this is how even today we have some actually subject of thermodynamics and chemical reactions almost even after more than 30 years is concerned. I started my career with the first job in a place in Warangal district, that is in AP Rayan, a unit of Tapa group. There it was in the basic stage for the startup of the construction stage of the Rayan grade pulp. I was there just for a year. During my MTech thesis, I had my training at Warner and Son, a leading pharmaceutical company, subsequently converted to Park Davis. So this company wanted some engineers to be in the supply chain department. So I was the person who was inducted. I was there for about 2 years. I have developed a lot of inclination in the field of supply chain management. The reason is very simple. The systems were excellent. In the sense, if they had a location all over the world, to the 60 countries in the world, and everywhere you take, if you take the codes or whatever it is, the system of operations, everything was a unique and uniform. So this is what impressed me, and I was supposed to. Then I thought, we should move forward in this direction, and I did my specialization in graduate diploma in materials management from Indian Institute of Materials Management. My next status was in a Voltas, an agrochemical company. This was immediately after commissioning of the plant. I was there as a purchase manager. I was there for about 8 years. And in this company, most of the time it was a crisis management. So basically, no money but more material is required. This is how you have to do a job. It is more challenging and you have to face the market as well as the company. So under such environment, I have been grown and I have been trained by eminent personalities of the water group to given me all the inspirations. So after that, I have been again moved to Coromandel fertilizer unit in Vizag. There also they wanted engineers, and even though it is a chemical process, they wanted a mechanical, but they have, by virtue of my background and the systemization, they wanted me to lead the company. So I was there for about 8 years with Coromandel. Done extensive work with them in systemizing the whole thing. If you're rightly speaking, working in a plant like Coromandel fertilizer, especially in a plant like ammonia plant, it's really a marvelous experience, one gets into handling any type of situation all over the world. Then while I was in Coromandel fertilizer, once again the Voltas group, the chairman wanted me back to the company. So I was supposed to come back to Hyderabad and head them as a materials manager. So I did about 10 years at Voltas before the unit was sold to Rallis Group. Then I come out. And in the last field was totally a different field of industry. It was the infrastructure industry where I had to handle multiple engineering actually. The sensors, electrical, mechanical, civil, all branches used to be there. Fortunately, in the first 3 assignments, even though I was handling a commercial function, it is a techno-commercial. It is basically, I was fortunate to be in a chemical industry. That's why I was feeling more satisfaction. And this is an area where I have developed a lot of public speaking and facing the customers and interacting with the situations of the customer. And most of the job has been handled with a high level of analysis and the value engineering. This is how unless you know the in and out of each of the product what I'm buying and what my end users are going to use it, it's not possible for me to get the best out of it for the company. So that's how I used to make a very thorough analysis on every of the negotiations before I make a discussion on the subject by making analysis of the cost, their estimated cost, and then try to work out for the best possible way. So after my think at Voltas, I joined Ramp Infrastructure, and 2 years back I came out as a senior vice president retired. During the tenure at Ramp Infrastructure, I joined when the group was 150 crores. With the networking all over India, projects all over India. What happens there is, you must understand, generally those days, the construction companies were not really looking at a professional way of handling. They work till whoever is the project manager or whoever it is, they think they are the contractor. If you look at contractors, they have the same thinking of who they themselves want to be the decision makers financially or technically or whatever it is. So this is how I put a stop to them and made a thorough systemization of this organization. And in less than 6 years, if you tell me if I'm correct, I'm happy to tell you that I took this company to the turnover of 3,500 crores. Very big, high level of growth which has been accomplished. And this is, I was able to control and maintain this purely because of the systemization I was established and controls and the planning I used to do. Overall, in all the organizations, I was specialist in the supply chain management with cost reduction analysis and planning. So today, during this all this purchase profession is concerned, if you ask me how a chemical engineer can put, if you ask me correctly, it is not the question of which type of engineer, it is a question of how you try to handle the situation and how you analyze to bring value to the company. In reality, I believe I was working on a concept of building in a Japanese quote of they make money, they sell products but make money from materials. This is how I was trying to make my influences and make a movement in my life. So I came out of this about 2 years back, and I am now mostly associated as a principal consultant in supply chain management to extend my specialization in the supply chain management. I am involved in a lot of social organizations. That's why I am more busier than what I was when I was working. The activities are something like I was a National Council member for about 5 terms in the Indian Institute of Materials Management. This year I have been taken as inducted as a Board of Studies member of them, and I am associated with Rekosa Hyderabad chapter, and I was the person who has been handled the ATS of international meet at Hyderabad last year with a value addition to the local branch, and is also there for the Golden Jubilee celebrations of the college as well as in the Hyderabad. And there is also associated supporting my colony as a president of the colony. So this is how I was trying to make my time schedule fully busy, such that my professional guidance is so I have been also trying to help our department right from the day I was known about this activity to the extent possible, such that we do in the best possible way. Because we have a more association and awareness in the event management, so that's how we thought we will do it. And coming back to my family, my wife, again, as I said, it is not 2 degrees of this place Warangal for me. It is 3 degrees. Third one is my wife belongs to Warangal only. Okay? And fourth one is both the daughters are born here in Warangal. The eldest daughter, she finished her electronics and communication engineering from Usmania. She is a gold medalist from Usmania, and she did her master from Santa Clara in US, and she got a placement in Intel in the first venture. And now, after working for about 10 years in Intel in Folsom, she got selected last year in this Indian School of Business, and she is now in the last quarter of postgraduate program in management at ISB. So, and my son-in-law also is basically an electronics, and he has his own venture in the micro chip design. And second daughter is also in computer science engineering. She did her MBA from Vigyan in Hyderabad. Then she finished her Master of Information Systems in Kellogg University in California. And now she is at Los Angeles. My son-in-law is a specialist in the, second son-in-law is specialist in the cardiac rhythm management. They make the pacemakers. They are the leading pacemakers in the world actually. St. Jude Medical at Los Angeles. So we keep traveling, myself and my wife keep traveling to various parts of the country. We traveled in US, Germany and Europe and many other places. I'm certainly, give reasonably good amount of time for devotion and also to service to society. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity.
From the 78 batch, we have one registration, Mr. A. Vijay Prasad. He has dropped out in the last minute. So in the next batch, the 79 batch, we have 2 registrations. Professor PSV Natraj and Mr. Rakesh Tripathi. May I request to go to